So, Monday, July 19th, Janet Yellen is basically going to announce plans to convince the president's working group that they need to regulate stablecoins. He was quoted saying, "Bringing together regulation will enable us to assist the potential benefit of stablecoins while mitigating risk they could pose to users, markets, and financial systems. In light of the rapid growth in digital assets, it's important for the agencies to collaborate on the regulation of this sector and the development of any recommendations for new authorities." Now, John, what do you think that this actually means for the overall crypto space?
Government officials are taking it more serious now. It's like, instead of just talking about it now, they're actually going to meet and discuss regulations and stuff. And then they're starting with stablecoins, which is a lot easier for them. It's simpler for them to understand. Obviously, it's less volatile and everything. And I would assume that they would prefer to have stablecoins because they don't have to worry about the price. They can basically match the dollar and everything like that. But like, that's what I mean in the article. Jerome Powell says if stablecoins are to be a part of the payments universe, regulation is needed. And then I believe on July 15th, which was, what day was that? July 15th, which was Thursday, they passed a bipartisan bill, which is where Republicans and Democrats agree.
Yeah.
They were introduced to the House to provide a clear definition of assets like digital tokens and other emerging technology under current securities law. The Securities Clarity Act would apply equally to all assets, tangible or digital, and states an investment contract asset is separate and distinct from the offering it may have been a part of. So they're starting to put things in place for regulation, and I think the lawsuit with Ripple is going to set up the main part of crypto, which is the tokens that are,
has a use case and things
and then tokens that have like that go up and down in volume that are volatile. So that side is going to be separate. So they're like doing two things at once right now. They're regulating stable coins because there's a lot of stable coins that can be scammed too.
Yeah, I mean, not to say USDT is a scam or anything like that, but they've had some negative headlines recently about them not providing the what was the scandal? They weren't providing.
There was nothing
backed or something.
Whatever they said they were backed by was actually not true.
Yeah,
the amount that they have in reserve or whatever wasn't actually what the amount that they have. Like it's
that was kind of crazy. That was a little sketchy.
Yeah,
that was a little sketchy. But honestly, I think the regulation as far as like the stable coins might be a good thing because for all of the people that don't really understand crypto, once the government says that they've regulated it and that it's basically quote unquote safe, I feel like that's when they're gonna be like JP Morgan is gonna release their stable coin, and then they're gonna just try.
Facebook has one too.
It's gonna be pretty interesting to see in the next couple of years what could actually happen.
Yeah. This is like the start, which is good because now they're gonna actually meet. They're creating bills right now to say, hey, whether an asset is digital or tangible or physical, it's going to be under the same category of regulation and securities and stuff like that. So that's why it's important about this Ripple case, because if XRP is just declared a security, then that's a negative tone for the U.S. in regards to crypto, because a lot of those cryptos are going to go out to be wiped out. Because
now, do you think that's going to happen immediately though? Do you think say theoretically regulation hit today, how long? Now I know you can't really give a actual answer to this, but what do you think? How long do you think it would take before all of those type of meme coins will basically dissipate, just disappear?
I think price appreciation will happen either up or down depending on how the settlement goes or the case goes. If it's settled, which clarifies that XRP is not a token, we're going to get price appreciation, in my opinion, not financial advice. We're going to get price appreciation because it's declared a non-security, which means that a lot of hundreds of other tokens that are basically the same thing as XRP, or they consider themselves the same as XRP, they're in a sense will feel safe. But then that sets the guidelines of, well, you need to at least be able to do this to be considered this. And then a lot of meme tokens don't even have that utility. They don't even have a purpose. So that's like one way that utility, like meme coins, get wiped out. And then the second one would be if XRP is deemed a security, then that would cause prices to go down because people are going to pull out because like, oh, XRP Ripple lost. They're considered a security. What they did was wrong. A lot of those tokens did the same thing that they did as well. So that means they're going to be considered securities, and it's just going to be like, oh, well, they're gone too. Either way, meme coins are going to be gone because XRP and all them are like Ethereum and all that. If they're in that lane, it's utility based. It's a different lane, and I think that it won't happen like within a week or so, but it's like a gradual like
you think like a month, like between like a month to 3 months. Okay.
Initially the price will spike. It's either gonna spike up really high or spike down depending on how the lawsuit goes. If it goes in Ripple's favor, it's gonna spike up quick, but then a lot of tokens are gonna go up.
And that'll probably be the best time to be like, get out, abandon ship.
A lot of tokens are gonna see price appreciation. Everyone's gonna get that hype again. Who knows? Dogecoin might blow up again. If Dogecoin blows up,
I mean, I think Dogecoin overall might have utility.
I think it has one more run though.
In the long run, you know, because they're gonna be on like Flare Network and things like that. So who knows really what it could be? I mean, Dogecoin theoretically could, just once it hits $1, just become a stable coin that they use for a currency for you to buy stuff. It could be, but I don't know. That would be kind of strange though. But I mean, are you on the side of regulation or are you on the other side? Because there's a lot of people saying like, we don't want regulation because, you know, the government has their hands in this and
we live in a free world, but we don't like. Right. It's unfortunate to say, but we don't live in a world where the government's gonna get their hands on it. They're regulating it in a sense that where it protects their mission is to protect investors like us from rug pulls and stuff. Then it's fine.
Right.
But
I mean, if you look at it that way,
obviously all these people are too old to even understand the technology. Like, they don't even know what the hell's going on. They're doing stable coins because it's easier right now.
Yeah, they haven't.
If they can regulate stable coins, they'll be fine. They're waiting on. That's why they hired Gary Gensler he's crypto friendly. So it depends on the SEC thing. I have no idea. This is all just me speculating. This is all everyone's speculating at this point. No one knows. So all I know is that, in my opinion, is that they're going to have stable coins are easier to regulate than volatile cryptocurrency assets. Stable coins just are simple. They just need to be backed by something. That's it.
Yeah, they stay pegged to.
They just whatever it is that they're backed by. So if you create a stable coin based on your house, whatever your house is worth is your stable coin. Like the amount of stable coins that you have created will be equal to what your house is worth.
Right, and it's easier to regulate that.
Yeah, and your house is worth $500,000 and you have half a million stable coins. Okay, but if you have less than $500,000 stable coins, your stable coins are gonna be worth a little more per one. And as the price of your house goes up, like that's basically like keeping it as simple as possible. But you wouldn't consider it a stable coin. It would be a security token. That's an STO.
Right.
So that's what a security token would be, and that's the next big thing that's coming up.
Well, I think the regulation with the stable
and that is regulated. They're trying to regulate that. Stable coins security tokens are basically tokens that will be backed by an asset, which is what they're trying to do with stable coins. But stable coins is they want people to spend it. A security token is for you as an investor. So if someone wants to it's so early in the process of how it works, but that's the thesis of it. But it's a full on explanation that
I mean, I think they want to regulate stable coins a lot more, primarily in the beginning, because a lot of the banks are actually trying to set up CBDCs. I mean, we got El Salvador actually thinking about creating their own stable coin. So you got, Chase Bank doing their own thing. So
Facebook has their own stable coin.
The first wave is to actually regulate the stable coins because they're going to have to deal with the banks first.
That's why Facebook, when they created their stable coin, or I forgot what it was called, Libra or Diem or something like that. There's something new now. I mean, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I remember researching it. But Facebook was creating their own stable coin that you can use to buy on Facebook, because now Facebook you can buy directly from Facebook. Right. So they wanted to have their own stable coin. The government said no. That's when they started suing them and doing like no, you can't do it. So Facebook's token was tarnished. So they went and did a whole new token. Now it's called Diem. So now this is good for them. They're probably waiting on regulation, so now they can go, okay, what do you need us to do? That's all regulation is. Regulation is just
complying.
Rules, yeah, the rules in place, and you have to follow these checklists before you can go live. So now you tell the SEC, hey, what do you need us to do? And then we have the regulation list. Okay, they do that, and then now Facebook's gonna have their own stablecoin, which is crazy because there's like 4 billion people, 3.5 billion people that use Facebook. So
yeah,
if you can literally just transfer your fiat into Facebook, and then you would never need to.
They're probably gonna have a wallet, huh? They're probably gonna have a wallet.
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
Yeah.
But then the thing is like you could buy whatever you want on Facebook. I could probably send you money through Facebook. If you're selling stuff on Facebook, like you don't ever need to go back to fiat. Like in that regard.
I mean, I personally, once we hit the digital age, I don't necessarily think I want to carry around money. You know what I'm saying? Like, because crypto is so unique and so secure that, like, even with the crypto.com cards, right? We recently started to use those, which are actually really, really good cards. But you literally top up the amount that you want to spend. So even if, for some weird reason, a scammer or somebody trying to do credit card fraud, whatever, gets your code, they can only take what you top up. If there's nothing that you topped up, they can't take anything. So, you know, it's going to be pretty interesting, man. I think the wave with holding paper money, because like anytime I go to LA, I never want to use my card. Like I always feel like I'm going to get scammed. I don't know why, but that's just what I feel. And I mean, it's happened to me before, but we're not going to go down that path. So I always have to bring cash around me when I'm in LA. So I think like when crypto actually becomes fully adopted, when you don't have to carry around paper money anymore, I think it'll just be a lot easier and a lot more simple to you know, just use your cards.
Yeah, I think stablecoin. I mean, regulation is needed. It is needed because
I agree.
It just gives them guidelines, allows cryptos to move freely, and I mean, when that happens, we'll see how it. You know, stablecoins get regulated first, and then the SEC. It's. I think they know what's going. They know what they're doing behind the scenes. They're regulating stablecoins, and then they're letting the lawsuit play out, and then from there, those two, it's gonna catapult
everything else.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
once two separate entities.
Once the XRP lawsuit goes away, they can really focus on deeming those meme tokens and all that other bull crap that's scamming people. They could really just go ham on that, and then you know, just go from there.
I like it. I like that.
I'm down with that.
I like that they're finally meeting, and then they're gonna start talking about it. And in my opinion, they're talking about stablecoin because it's very easy for them to understand.
I mean, it has to do with the bank, so they have to. They have to.
So let them regulate. Let them start talking about that and get that. Like, okay, this is what. If you want to make a stablecoin, whoever wants to make a stablecoin, this is what you need. Blah blah blah, and then and then we see how the lawsuit for Ripple plays out, and then if XRP's not a security, which they said Ether's not and Bitcoin's not, and then if XRP's not, then it's game on.
And you know what I just thought about? Now this is like pure speculation, so just take this with a grain of salt, guys. Remember, I can't remember who talked about XRP possibly creating a stable coin.
It was BitBoy.
If you think about it, like
Ripple would be creating it, not XRP.
Right. So Ripple would be creating. Sorry, I apologize. So think about it this way: like if Ripple decided to create a stable coin on the XRP blockchain, Ledger, that all the banks could use XRP technology to use as their stable coin, and then if they regulate it, already regulated, like they went through that it's not security and all that other jazz. So
for the XRP token,
the
XRP token is better because they don't need a middleman. If you use a stable coin, the other person or entity or whatever needs a stable coin as well. XRP, you can just send the XRP to whatever they want, and it can instantly transfer to whatever. They can either have the XRP or something else, but the stablecoin needs to also go to a stablecoin that needs to be backed by something. So, in a sense, it only sucks because you need to have someone in the middle, a central intermediary to handle that transaction.
Got it.
With XRP, the bank doesn't need anybody. It can just do it. It just sends it. It doesn't need anyone in the middle. It doesn't need a. That's the only difference. Yeah, it's XRP is interoperable, so it can be sent anywhere all over the world. Like a stablecoin, you can't send it to like Africa unless they have a stablecoin. More likely, right now they're not. Like XRP, you can send it to XRP.
Well, I mean, sheesh, that's a mouthful, honestly.
Yeah, that's a lot.
But we're interested to know what you guys think, man. What do you guys think about this regulation as far as like the crypto coins and the stable coins go? Do you guys believe in it? Do you guys want it to happen? What are your thoughts? Let us know down in the comment section down below. And if you liked the video, found some value, please smash that like button, man. Or if you didn't find any value, you think we're full of shit, go ahead and hit the dislike button. Either way,
No, don't hit the dislike.
hit the dislike button. It's all the same.
Don't do it.
Good or bad. Just hit it twice. Hit it twice. Hit the dislike button twice. There you go. And hopefully we'll see you guys in the next one. All right. Take care. God bless. Be safe. Peace.